Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video. You've probably noticed this week we're not mountain biking. It's a photography week, so something a little different. It's my first dedicated photography video, so I'm kind of excited. So I brought Spoke along. We're on cliffs, we got waterfalls, we got fall colors. So this might have been a mistake bringing him. We're gonna wrangle him with tripods and expensive camera stuff and cliffs. So you want to see how it turns out, stick around. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be fun. And I think we're gonna walk away with some pretty epic photos. So the line that is leading with these logs. How did you do this? Alright. Oh, the sun's coming out. Alright. Hang in there, buddy. Fall colors are just starting to pop. I think they're gonna be at their peak in probably 2 weeks. No more than that. Yeah, so by the time this video is coming out, the other video will probably have released by then. But we just mountain biked this trail. So I'm on North Fork right now, and I'm just following North Fork up. There's just a ton of waterfalls. So if you go watch my other video, I'll link it somewhere right here. And if I can't figure that out, it'll be at the end of the video. I'm really quite excited though to be back here photographing these waterfalls. We've mountain biked this twice. Again, go watch the other video for the full story, because there's really a full story behind it. But the waterfall I'm heading to, I don't think many people really go to, because there's like 3 really pretty waterfall viewpoints on your way up this trail. And most of the people coming out here, I think, are just families, not necessarily people doing what I'm doing. So now, people definitely come back here, but the quantity of people is far, far less. So I think it's a much less photographed waterfall, which to me is what makes it appealing. Of course, getting like the guaranteed epic shot of the waterfall. It's gonna get you, 1,000 likes on Instagram or whatever. And I won't lie, I enjoy getting those photos. It's fun. It's fun taking a really cool picture. But it's rewarding when you find something special and you create your own shot from your own creativity and get to kind of play with it a little bit yourself and make it your own and kind of set a new standard, if you will. That is what really gets me fired up. That's what makes this whole experience fun. And even if we don't walk away with an epic photo, we're gonna walk away having a nice hike in the woods in early fall. So who can really be upset about that? It's nice to just be out. So, and it'll help Spoke sleep good tonight. I will say too, being out here in Bend, Oregon in the fall is kind of something special to me. I've really kind of got into photography about the same time that I was entering active duty army. It's kind of an unfortunate time to pick up a new hobby, so you don't have a lot of spare free time to travel and stay out till 2 o'clock in the morning and come back home doing sunset shoots or star trails or whatever, right? So made things a little bit difficult, especially because it wasn't uncommon for me to be gone on the weekends for training exercises. So it's just kind of difficult to take advantage of the seasons. And at least for me, it always seemed to line up that I was going to some training exercise or something right as peak season of each season of the year was happening. So I always missed it, but this year first fall since I was in the Army that I'm not in the Army. And I get to take full advantage of my new attempt at a career of being a professional photographer, and just travel and go experience the fall in some of these epic places. Now, I don't really know, frankly, if Bend, Oregon really gets like the super yellow falls like you see in Colorado or Santa Fe, New Mexico, or Utah, or some stuff like that. I don't know if it gets those super yellow falls, but there's still a lot of fall color happening. And all around town there's yellow trees. On the drive in, I passed like bunches of aspen trees with yellow leaves in between all the evergreens. I don't know what these are. Whatever these green piney needle trees are, pines, I don't know. In fact, on my way in, I pulled into the parking lot below this where I did park. Stopped for a second because there was this really gorgeous cluster of aspen trees with yellow leaves, and the light was coming through, they were glowing, and it's a very cloudy day, so there's just a lot of contrast in the scene. It was stunning. However, there's another photographer set up, already taking photos of it. He beat me to it. Didn't want to bother him and ruin the kind of serenity of the scene for him. So I decided to move on. And if I'm lucky, on my way back out, I'll kind of get similar conditions. If not, tomorrow's supposed to be another cloudy day. I might come spend an hour or two just standing there with my camera ready to go. I also just noticed, like, maybe on the cloudy days, like the yellow leaves of like the aspens almost like have this ethereal glow. It's beautiful, and I don't know if everybody knows that and it's just me and I'm just behind the curve, or if I'm discovering something. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna take a picture of it. So I've said it in some of my other videos, I have ADHD. I have a tendency to distract myself when I start talking because I start thinking of something else, so then I go on a tangent about it. Completely forget to finish my thought about what I actually was talking about. So, to finish the thought, fall. I've never had the opportunity to really photograph a fall before. I had 2 days in Santa Fe, New Mexico a couple years ago in the fall that I got to do some photography. And it was stunning. It was beautiful. Santa Fe in the fall is a truly just magical place, honestly. And it was mine and Claire's first time ever seeing a fall like that. So we're used to seeing, like, we both grew up in Indiana, so we're used to seeing fall colors and the yellow oak trees and the oranges and the reds that come out with those, but we've never seen mountainsides just got tripped. Mountainsides littered with yellow aspen trees, or like the larch trees. Still haven't seen, actually, in Washington. We've never seen anything like that. So Santa Fe a couple years ago in the fall was the first time experiencing it, and it really was. It was beautiful. Claire thought that I was going to propose then, and actually, in all honesty, the plan was to propose then, but the ring didn't come in time. Because of it, I couldn't propose. You know, speaking of tangents, I have to go on a tangent. I'm thinking about it. If I don't say it, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna talk about it. A new game that I started playing this morning called Atomfall that I have a lot of mixed emotions about. So I love like RPG games. Like Skyrim's great, Fallout's great, GTA is great. That's another one I play. Wildlands, Ghost Recon Wildlands was really fun. But what's happening? But I just beat Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I need a new game. And I saw a YouTube video about Atomfall. It was like a new survival game. I think it's in Norway. And it looked really cool. And it is really cool, I will say. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm only, I think, an hour into the game, so I'm not very far. But it feels a lot like the early Fallout games. Like the drawbacks that I've noticed so far, the character movement, character control is kind of clunky. I got pretty pissed off at one point because I was in a town and one of the military guards there walked up on me and like cornered me. It wasn't like aggressive, right? It wasn't like I was getting stuck like that. It was just like he was talking to me, and then I couldn't get around him and get out. So then I had to start from a previous load point, which, you know, I lost all the stuff that I'd done up to that point, which is kind of frustrating. And I feel like for a game that releases in 2025, that level of clunkiness isn't great. I don't know, it feels a lot like early Fallout games. Even like the robots kind of mimic it that are in it, honestly. But it's fun, I recommend it. I'd be curious in the comments if you have played Atomfall, what your thoughts are on it so far. It just released not very long ago, so I anticipate there being some bug fixes and some updates that are probably gonna fix it, and I think it's gonna get really good. The gameplay itself is really fun. Like the campaign so far has been enjoyable. The combat is pretty good. I have a couple complaints, but overall it's pretty good. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you like the game, what you want to see that's a better, like an improvement, and if you played it, kind of just general thoughts so far. All right, we're at the bridge. You wanna go get some water, buddy? How did you do this? All right. So much trust in the guy right now. Oh, he did great. I didn't stop on the mountain bike video. Here's what it looks like. It's beautiful. There's so much yellow right now. This might be a photo on the way back. Oh, and the sun's coming out? Damn. All right, I am gonna get some various places on this, but we're gonna start at this waterfall, which is the farthest point we're going today on the trail. We're almost there at this point. Dude. I'm gonna let you off. Wait. Look at that face. He's ready to go. Free. I'll let him get some energy out. Which is not gonna be a lot, but if I let him get some energy out right now, might be less painful when I try to set up my tripod and do proper photography. Nearly there, brother. Nearly there. Woo. Alright, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to hear me here. Oh, I'm so sweaty. But here we are. It's cool. So I think I'm going to get a granola bar in me. I'm quite hungry. I'm going to find a spot to tie Spoke up at. He's being real beautiful right now. Such a handsome gentleman. Isn't that right, big guy? And we're gonna scout a spot, put the camera for a minute before we set up the tripod and have some fun. Alright, we're set up. We got the tripod on the 360. It's kind of cool, never done this and it works great. It's actually starting to rain a little bit. So we're gonna see how this works. Spoke's tied up. He's winding himself up. And he's gonna throw a fit. Alright, so I have been shooting on this for a long time, but it's the Sony A7R2 with a Tamron 28 to 200 millimeter f2.8 lens. It honestly works amazing. I've had a lot of luck. I've done a lot of shoots with it. I've done all sorts, from astro to mountain bike, and I've had pretty good luck. I've definitely found its limitations in the action and in the like wildlife domains. It's definitely struggles, but for landscape, honestly, astro would be really great. I just don't have the right lenses, I don't think. Honestly, I don't even think it's my equipment. I think it's me. I don't really know how to shoot astro, but we're getting away from ourselves. Let's shoot some waterfalls. Gosh. Okay, I just got my tripod set up. I kind of have a shot. I'm struggling a little bit here compositionally. So, let's see what we walk away with. I don't love the composition, but I like the composition. So, we'll see. We'll finish getting set up. Definitely throw a polarizer on. We'll see what we think about an ND filter. It probably would help if I put the polarizer on before I can't reach it. Spoke had gotten himself wound up in those trees. There's like a big puddle right there, and I just sank. Covered in mud. Up to my ankle. My shoe is full of mud. Thank you. Thank you. He's happy. All right. I've decided to call that location quit. We're gonna move on. Start heading back. The rain's picking up. I think Spoke's kind of getting cold. I'm getting cold. We've got 2 hours of daylight left. We've got a fair amount of hiking ahead of us, mixed with some photography. So, we'll just see. But that was fun. Had a good time. I've been thinking about that. Compositionally, it's okay. I think if I didn't mind getting my feet wet, if I didn't have to hike so far, or honestly, if I just brought a change of socks, really, I could have gotten in the water, moved around a little bit, come up with some new compositions, but I didn't want to get in the water, especially because it's cold already. I think the picture I got is okay. I'm happy with it. Go, bud. Oh, easy, buddy. Woo. Trail runners, hang in there, buddy. I'm impressed actually with the grip that these have. Okay. We've arrived at our second waterfall. I really like this big log right here. Some of these rocks have a little bit of color on them, and these logs. But I kind of wanted to make sure I got some of this early fall color in there. The rain is really coming down now. I don't know if you can see him, but he's not happy. Alright, I'm quite happy with this. This is really pretty. Of course, we'll see when we get back and do the post official thoughts, but I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be a good photo. But honestly, I would spend a long time here, but I didn't come prepared for the rain. I got a rain jacket. I'll probably throw it on, but smoke mostly is what I'm concerned about with the rain. So we're going to pack up, maybe do one more stop at one waterfall, and head back in. So, let me know guys what you guys think about waterfall number 2. Spoke is cold, so I let him off so he can run as well. He's losing his mind. But we made it to the last waterfall we're gonna photograph today. So, I'm kind of thinking on this one, I want a bit wider shot. I like kind of the line that is leading with these logs into the water. So I'm just trying to figure out how I can get it without getting spoke. Without getting these branches in the way, so I can get a little bit of this fall color in there, but then also still maximize the waterfall. So that's the goal. We're gonna play with it for a second. I didn't want to get everything out and record because it's a bit of a rush against the sun. So I've got a little bit of blue sky, the sun shining through, but it's really, really low. So I don't have a lot of time. But I drove over to where I saw those aspens when I was driving in, and let's see what we get. And play around here for a second. I missed the light a little bit. The sun dropped behind the ridge over there, so there's a nice like ambient glow, but there's not any actual sunlight hitting the cliffs or really making a nice glow into these aspens right now. We've pretty much lost the light. It's cold, it's raining, so I think that's gonna end this video. I would love to hear your thoughts on these photos, on things I could improve on this channel and this video, future videos like this. And I would also really love to hear your thoughts on Atomfall, the new Atomfall video game. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment on this video. It would help me a lot in growing this channel. And turning this dream of becoming a professional landscape photographer, make it real. So, appreciate you guys for watching this. I got a lot of awesome stuff coming.